Hey, my beautiful people. So as y'all know, we like to get a little energy check in to make sure that we are heading in the right direction. So I heard Spirit say that some people have to look back in their past from a place of regret because of all of the effed up ish that they've done. And some of them will never find peace, while you look back at the painful things that you've had to overcome. And through the pain that you've had to overcome, you have evolved. And I know sometimes it sucks because you're like, man, I'd rather have given that pain than to have received it. But no, you can look back at your past and truly be proud of yourself for not only overcoming things and still having an open heart, but knowing that you stay true to your character, you stay true to your morals, you stay true to love. And not a lot of people can do that, okay? So let's see what message Spirit has for you. Thank you so very much for the appreciation. You can honestly find peace in that. I feel like it's what Spirit is saying. Like some people will, like they look back at their life and they will never find peace because of some of the things that they've done. So we have the Six of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, and we have this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is just heavily that energy, like of just making sure you're moving towards this new beginning. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. The Six of Swords talks about like embracing these harsh truths to help you get to a state of peace. Allow for stability. Allow for new opportunities. Allow for these new connections, new relationships, new forms of stability to bring you peace. Even finding new ways to ground yourself, new support systems. With the Six of Wands here, being here. The Six of Wands do talk about like just a platform, external support, maybe even seeking that like new support system to help you actually move towards that energy of peace, because with this new energy, you don't know what it will bring and you just have to be open. You can't put your past into this new because it's something you've never experienced. And all I can say is something with an Ace of Pentacles showing up here is usually something that is worth the investment, even if it's taking some time. So even if it's taking you some time to move forward, even if it's taking you some time to show up in this new energy, to go to these new spaces, that's okay. Just continue to move in that direction. I feel like we got 6-6 here, 7-7 here. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is just make these unapologetic truths, mutual truths, you know, be on the same page with yourself. And there's also a mutual decision with something that you're leaving behind too. Sadly, someone felt left out, someone felt abandoned, someone felt confused. And while one person felt confused and the other person felt abandoned, they're both making the decision that it's best for us to move forward to something new, a new job, a new home, a new opportunity, etc., etc. Because we can't keep stressing about getting on the same page. We can't keep stressing about being a team. We can't keep stressing about what accommodations we need. Like, we can't keep stressing out about this. Like, we need something new. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying, okay? Things have gotten too detrimental. Things have gotten too ugly, you know, and the only way forward is towards something new. It's towards something new. There's no making things right with something, is what Spirit is saying. Like, there's no making things right. You know, so like I'm trying to push you into this new space, you know, like I just want you to release and let go of these situations from the past. Like, be willing to explore new options, better options, okay? And don't allow for sneaky things to try to pull a wool over your head, okay? And I feel like what Spirit is saying is just because someone is relentless in their pursuit towards you, or relentless in trying to get in your life, or whatever, like even with the way that they show up, doesn't mean that they're there for the long term, okay? Especially if they don't have a long-term mindset, because the King of Wands is very charismatic, very much so confident, very courageous, very bold, very I see it and I want it, but they're very like superficial. They're very much so about their image, okay? They're very much so not here to weather the storm, okay? So you just have to be mindful. Like this type of energy has its seasons, but literally just seasons. And so when it comes to those people externally, you just be aware. But when it comes to you, you have to have a mindset of being able to get through your own highs and lows. Don't give up on yourself. Don't take yourself for granted. And don't feel rejected because an individual like that took you for granted. It's okay to miss something. It's okay to grieve something, okay? But don't allow for it to start causing you to doubt yourself. Don't allow for it to start putting lies in your mind and in your head. You need to protect your energy. You also need to protect your energy from external opinions as well, especially if you're trying to build something long term, if you're trying to build something sustainable, whether that is your brand, whether it has a version of yourself, or there's certain connections and relationships around you, okay? Spirit is telling you to be accountable for your own independence, be accountable for your own garden, be accountable for validating yourself, be accountable when it comes to like what you feel in your gut, be accountable when it comes to your own truth, especially when it comes to your own boundaries, baby. Your boundaries are not meant to be validated by other people. They need to be not only fair and considerate of other people, but they also need to be fair and considerate of you and your stability as well, and your independence as well, and you being able to thrive as well. You have to consider yourself as well when it comes to your boundaries. Your boundaries are here to protect you. You're not supposed to be like, hey, is this boundary okay? You're not supposed to be asking other people that. You're supposed to ask yourself that. What do you not like and what do you do like? What do you need? Okay? With that being said, I love y'all so much. Y'all have a wonderful day, evening on purpose. Protect your peace and don't let these hoes get your side. Toodles.